Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunya. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
We're back. There. See, I did my ice. That time I remember. We're back, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
For episode 112.
112.
Group 112, where the players dwell.
Only you. Why can't we just make it happen? What's your 112 song? You don't have
The get to the 112 door.
Get
Oh,
to the 112.
no, it was like.
At
Did
that time,
they have like a Red Room or something album? Maybe? Yeah, there was not a 112.
I was not a big 112. I was a Jagged Edge.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like them both, but 112. Thought I told you that we almost talked.
I think it's just the Diddy being tied to everything for that. Kind of ruined it for a lot of bad boy artists.
A lot. There's been a lot that
didn't
I love.
112 do the Let's Get Married?
That's Jagged Edge.
Jagged Edge,
Anyways, we're back for episode 112. Thanks for joining us again.
112.
That's a milestone again.
Yeah,
I feel like they're all milestones every minute.
Yeah.
Let me stop saying milestone. That's redundant. But anyways, our episode this week is called Friends, Foes, and Fairweather Fans. And we did this episode
This is
2
a
years ago.
milestone episode.
Yeah, we did it 2 years ago.
Our second episode.
Yeah. We did it. It was our very second episode of podcasting.
Yeah.
And that's how things have changed.
Yeah. We're just going to run it back and see how things have changed from that conversation.
Yeah.
So if you didn't listen to it, you should have. And if you did, you should re-listen and then listen to the parallels.
Well, then you get a banger, a double.
A double banger.
Volume 1 and then now,
Boom, boom, pow.
now comes Volume 2. How things have changed.
Maybe. We'll see how this relays. But before we get into it, friends, foes, and Fairweather fans, Tequila, how was your week?
My week was super.
Super.
Yeah. Had a super week.
Califragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah. Super.
Okay. Why was it super tequila? I feel like this is a segment between us because I'm always like,
I made it to Friday.
oh.
Hey, you put your clothes on, you got up,
Yeah.
you're moving around.
No, it was super. I mean, because where my office is, the facility is, I won't call it challenge, but it used to be a challenge. And Wednesday they reached 1,095 days without an OSHA recordable. A significant injury that's beyond first aid. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Just put some Band-Aids on.
That's first aid. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the preventative, that anything that's preventative, like treatment, is considered a first aid. But when you go and you get a prescription where they actually doing something, they hold you overnight, you get stitches, shit like that is OSHA for broken bones, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. If you get any type of rigid structure, rigid support, like say you sprain your finger and the doctor could just wrap it, that's not OSHA recordable. But if they give you rigid support, like a brace that's rigid, that's considered, because they're giving you something to help it heal. You know what I'm saying? That's beyond preventative. You know what I'm saying? So, and preventative may be the wrong word. It's just.
Alright, so I need to order some more Band-Aids.
Yeah. Band-Aids, yeah.
Yeah. We ain't got no.
Put a million Band-Aids on it now.
We don't have no popsicle
No,
sticks.
no pop. That's rigid.
Yeah.
That's rigid.
That's old school.
Yeah.
You know, I I'm old enough to know MacGyver. Yeah.
Wait.
No.
Wait while I eat this one.
No, not wait to eat the popsicle.
But in my
You're infecting it.
in my industry,
Can't work there.
that's important to our customers.
Yeah.
That we work safe, because we handle hazardous chemicals and shit like that. So they want to know that everybody got a global footprint. So if they got a safety record, they want to make sure that your safety record is compatible. You know, so they don't ever want to be questioned about why their safety record is like this. Why you even get in bed with them? You know what I'm saying? Because when people start suing, shit.
Everybody can get it.
Everybody can get it. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Those lawyers throw shit on the wall and see what sticks.
Right? Have you ever had an employee give you a Viagra pill that made your boner last longer than you wanted? Call me, 888-555.
So you telling me the battery in that car was bought that was made by Interstate Battery? Yeah, we going out the Interstate Battery too. He had on Nike.
You ate what for breakfast?
Yeah. He had on Nike.
Going after Kellogg's.
He was going after Kellogg's and Nike.
Yeah. I should have been a lawyer. I mean, I'm pretty creative. Yeah, it's true.
I mentioned something stupid lawsuit on that one.
Well, I'm glad you made it to Friday, and work week was super.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have something to add? How was your week?
How
was your week?
Oh, it was good until I picked up. I was quite embarrassed. And if you're listening, Harper, to this later,
She's not.
she's not.
Oh, later in life.
Yeah. She just broke down. Where's Auntie? No. And she was biting her kid. And I was like, Harper, Auntie's at home. I have to, no. Like, she would, refuse to come with me. And I was like, okay. This is very embarrassing right now. I got a pop, which sounded probably weird too. But that's what she likes, is pop-ups. So I said, Harper, come home.
But you're not giving the context. You picked her up 2 days in a row in my car, and she's very literal. So had he picked her up in his car, she knows yellow Jeep.
When she see it,
that's Uncle. It's like she'll see anybody else's. It doesn't have to look the same. It's Uncle Jeep. So when she sees my car, she expects to see me, and she didn't see me yesterday because I was still at work when he picked her up, and her mom picked her up before I got home. And then today, she was like, nah. Where the fuck's my auntie?
And then I said, do you want your pop-up? I pulled over and she goes, yeah. And then she grabbed it and went, and then the lid.
Yeah.
And then she was like,
she just had a bad day.
She was like, where's Auntie?
Fridays are her super tired days. Even when I pick her up, she's happy, but she still calms out. She's just very literal. And like I told him, kids will hurt your fucking feelings. They don't care.
They don't care.
Yeah. She told me she didn't love me because I was telling her to go home when...
Yeah. Even when they teenagers.
No, teenagers as well.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that on air.
You got knuckle up on
her. She's still got baby teeth. I can't pop her. Anyways.
How was your week?
Okay. My week? I think I did. Fuck this week.
That's it?
Yep. That's what I wrote for my week. Yeah. It's been a long week. Tired and about to be extra tired. It is, shout out, this will air not then, but happy birthday to my sister. We will all be going paintballing tomorrow. We'll shoot people, square in the face, whatever, by any means necessary. We got that understood, right? Team, squad, yeah. No.
I hope.
Okay.
I mean, y'all.
Well, shit. I'll just be a lone wolf.
Don't cross the line. I hope you know what team you're on.
So, anyways, happy birthday, Aaron. case we forget when we record again.
Happy birthday.
We love you. Thank you for her rose.
Happy birthday,
Our best
sister.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Sister number 2.
Yes. So, are we done with our weeks and things?
Happy birthday.
Oh.
Yeah, it's time to get into that segment.
What's up, Barry White? Happy birthday.
Okay.
Anyways, let's get into our segment.
What segment is
That
that?
one. The happy birthday segment. Happy birthday. I think,
Yeah.
right? Or is there another one?
It's another one. Joking with Cognac.
Yeah.
So, why did Cinderella get kicked off the soccer team?
The wrong
She only had
slippers.
one shoe.
Because she kept running away from balls.
Running away from what?
Balls.
Thank you for the Disney.
Balls. Like, she had to run
Running away from balls.
the pumpkins.
Yeah, I got. Yeah.
You got
No, she ran. The pump. Yeah, I know. She ran away from the ball, but she could also get kicked off if she just wants
I
to run
get
with
it.
one shoe.
I get it.
Yeah.
Run away from the ball.
He said, ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she ran away from the ball and lost
No.
the shoe. Yeah. I mean, both answers would have worked.
Yeah.
Logically speaking.
I mean, if you think about it, plural, balls, like, it might not have been her first one to go to meet her Prince Charming.
No, she wasn't allowed in any.
So,
It was just one.
okay.
Because she ran away from the ball.
From the ball.
Or
That
she
big
only
ball.
had one shoe.
that one big ball. She was expecting 2.
Yeah. She got scared.
Oh,
She got scared.
And then she was like, you got
One
one,
big ball.
you got one ball, Hitler?
What a-
Oh,
what a-
okay.
Oh my god! Whoa!
Whoa.
That's seriously.
What a big ball.
It's okay. I mean, I don't oppose
I'm not
shit
a,
about Hitler, but we are talking about balls.
No,
Yeah, I got it. I got what
That
you're saying.
part too, right?
Yeah, I got what you're
Oh,
saying. Yeah. No.
I'm not equipped for this ball.
Where's the
This
sack?
one big ball.
This ball is too much for me.
I'm gonna look for the shaft out there. Alright. Anyways, friends, foes, or Fairweather fans, if you listen to the first episode that we did of this, second episode, it was February 6th, 2021. Just scroll down to episode 2.
Or hit the little thing where you can go oldest to new.
Yeah.
Or new.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. He gave a better
Yeah.
answer. I just scrolled because I wanted to hear what he said.
That's if you listen on Audible.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Apple have
Listen
it.
to Apple
but
and Spotify.
Apple not user friendly in the podcast.
Oh.
Well,
For
that's
me,
not too. I listen to it on iHeart.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're on all of those apps.
Hint. That's all.
Yeah.
You know,
hindsight-
hindsight running away from a ball. Balls like
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
we got it. We got it now.
The
Right,
big
right.
ball,
Yeah.
the special ball.
Okay.
All the girls want to go to that ball.
well, there's
No,
that.
Prince Charming wasn't that.
Huh?
Prince Charming wasn't hot enough for all of that. You know. Anyways, and I'm not leaving my shoe because it was a good shoe. Anyways.
She had that Louis Vuitton.
No.
See through.
They don't make
Not yet. I just
You have to have the red bottom for the Louis Vuitton, so it can't be see-through.
Yeah, the shoe was see through the red bottom.
There was no red bottom, it was glass
Oh, I
silver.
watched the wrong Cinderella then.
Oh. Okay. He typed in big booty hose and found a silver.
That one Cinderella.
Lord.
That's why she kept running to the balls and not away from the balls.
Oh, my Atlanta. Episodes about Cinderella and balls.
And balls.
I'm sorry, I should have titled it differently. Anyways, so after listening to the first episode, what did you guys think? The first of this topic, what did you guys think about it?
I thought, you know, I'm pretty set in my ways. So I thought, that I haven't grown much in regards to what I said about friends, enemies, and all that. I still have the same stance. And I really don't have no new friends since.
What about the one that your son asked you? Was
Yeah.
he your friend?
Yeah.
And you said, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, just talk to him. Talk to him every morning.
Yeah.
But had an extensive phone conversation with him yesterday, my boy.
Yeah. How do you feel since that episode? Still got the same friends?
I mean, pretty much. I mean, things have changed within, 2 years now, I guess? Hindsight, in a way. So, trying to be more involved with figuring out relationships with family and the whole dynamic on that. I just had a conversation with a family member not that long ago, and it was pretty intense as far as what's going on that side of it. So yeah, so that enlightened me as far as getting to figure out what's going on there.
This is called Friends, Foes, or Fairweather Fans.
Oh, I thought it was family too.
No, it was only 3 apps, not 5. But anyways, we did in the previous episode talk about family versus family.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah, my fault.
For me, a lot has changed. Probably because my life changed a little bit. Something that was hilarious to me is when we talked about doing this again, Tequila goes, look who was the first person who couldn't wait for that episode. That friend is no longer a friend. And she was brought up on that episode.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah. First comment.
Yeah.
And thanks for the support.
Yeah.
Sure.
Back then.
But
we ain't pop fast enough.
Thanks for the comment. Yeah.
We ain't pop fast enough for her speed. So.
Well, yeah. Anyways, but a lot has changed since then. Older.
Yeah.
I'm 2 years older.
I've had some changes, but it's how the family. My son's 2 years older, and I'm learning how to be his friend. The dynamic in our friendship, besides being a parent, as they get older, you have to manage the friendship part. Or you just be a stern ass parent. In our situation where it's just me and him,
my dad, not you.
we have to have some type of friendship. There's the friendship evolving.
Well, I mean, it goes to what I said. One thing I said before is kids are like sand. You hold them too tight, they leave your hands. You hold them.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
we all agree with that.
Yeah, I'm saying it's the friendship you have to evolve. If you friends with your kids.
What he's saying is, I try not to hold him too tight, but his son came over here with a dirty face.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it was hair. He said it was hair. I said it was dirty. So now you're not 2 years ago anymore. So he has to reevaluate how tight and how he handles them. Yeah.
Because I love parenting the guy, being his father.
Yeah.
But also he my best friend. Said I love being his friend. But as he grow, and I'm set in my ways, it might come a point where I'm not this much of a friend anymore. I'm just his fucking father. You know what I'm saying?
Then he would claim us. What is the new one? Is it Zillennial? What do they have? Yeah.
I think that
Are you friends with your parents? Like me and my mom, I don't think we as friendly. She's my mom and I respect her, but I don't think it's a friendship thing.
Answer his question.
I am
Are you friends with your parents?
No, I am. Sorry. No. And it goes with the whole dynamic of the situation we're in. Yes, I could be friendly with my parents.
Not friendly.
Well, no.
Am I consider them friends?
Yeah.
I consider my son my friend.
You don't consider your parents your friends.
somebody
your
I can.
parents. That doesn't mean you don't respect them or love them. Like, that's not a diss. People have different parenting styles.
You didn't let me answer, is what I'm saying. So what I mean by that...
You said I can be friendly. Friendly and friend.
No, I know that, but I was getting to that. So, yeah. So I could be cordial with them, and as I got older, I was able to say more stuff that I could say to my friends versus, when I was younger, and they were just my parents.
You're an adult.
But yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, that's it.
The answer is no. They're his parents.
It's like I watched Dania and her parents, and see how stories they parented the way they parented, but right now, I can see them.
Yeah, even me.
But no, I see them. They have an awesome friendship. And it may be a root from the way they parented or whatever, but they have an awesome friendship now. Hers with her father and her mother.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. Like,
my mom's my homie, but she was not my homie.
Growing up, raising up,
No. So I'm in different times, different things. So I'm not going to say one is right or the other. And
my parents were very strict, so.
Well, he was complimenting my relationship.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Well, we agree on that.
Okay, so here's something I wanted to bring up, and someone sent this to me. It was written by some account called The Holistic Psychologist. Shout out to my girl who did send this to me. And it said something about outgrowing friendships.
Mm-hmm.
And it says why we outgrow friendships. And it's basically said, I'm just going to try to read it fast. It says, as a society, we talk a lot about the end of romantic relationships and very little about the end of friendships. Romantic relationships, friendships can become no longer compatible. Unlike romantic relationships, there's a societal expectation that we stay in friendships throughout our life. Many of us hold on to friendships even if something feels off or if we no longer share a connection because we had a history together. And this is when resentment can creep in because we're keeping the relationship going from a space of obligation. Friendships can change just like we do, and this is no one's fault. It's a natural part of the human experience. I agree with that.
I believe that people mature. So in that context, it was this guy, and he said something to the fact that I haven't reached out in a while, and I say I'm a mature friend. So I don't have to talk to you every day. If you're expecting that from me, you're not gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's the reason why I don't talk to you every day. You know what I'm saying? Because if I talk to you every day and your character, I ain't gonna be your friend. You know what I'm saying? Because you somebody that you got an energy that I couldn't tolerate, like on a daily basis. This particular person, they kind of real codependent. You know what I'm saying? And that type of stuff bring me down. And and you just have, and I've outgrown people, and I would still call somebody that I've outgrown a friend. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no ill will. Because from my understanding, I don't know how they. You know what I'm saying? It's just people grow. They should grow. I mean, and people got different interests, and you know what I'm saying? And people get families, and you know what I'm saying? They don't have the same time to spend, and you just outgrow the situation. And maybe even the person, you know what I'm saying? But you call me up 10 years down the road, hey man, what's up? Like, I ain't like, why you calling me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah, I get that.
It's like somebody in the squad now. I used to see a bunch of people come through here. You know what I'm saying? I don't think all those people that don't come through here no more, y'all got ill will towards. I mean, y'all want to be friendly. Not all of them, you know, if y'all work across paths.
Yeah, but if I call you squad, you're squad. That means there's a problem if they're not around. Now, there's different people. I have friends, and associates and stuff, and people that I really, really like, but squad is squad. So if squad is gone, that means something happened.
Yeah.
either am I doing or not, or I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
No,
like,
I appreciate that. The
what?
holistic.
Yeah.
I'm an appreciative mother.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree with that. I don't know. I guess I'm old.
Yeah.
Like, if I've been friends with you in the last, I'll say even 10 years of my life, because 30 to 40 is where you're doing all your changes and like, oh, okay, I'm settled. I just have no tolerance for like that drastic of a change where you're like a whole nother person that's like rude.
Yeah, I don't think that's all growing.
Rude or dismissive or I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no problem with anybody's growth, and I literally support people's growth.
Yeah.
Like you said, I'm not going to say that person, the squad person.
Yeah.
That would, I think we're the same one. You know, like that's fine. Change, grow.
Yeah.
But don't forget who the fuck was there for you. That is what annoys me.
Yeah.
And I feel like I said that before. Like, don't forget who was there for you when you were
down and out.
Down and out, yeah.
That's immature. When you can't
I find it disrespectful at this point.
It is.
When you can't have a conversation with somebody, and you know, and it may be a hard conversation. You know, it may be one of those conversations not ready to death, but the way you rock and I ain't with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
I would respect that more than
I ain't dissing you or nothing. It's just
acting like somebody did something to you, and you're just like, I'm just so above it.
Yeah, right now the vibes, they don't match up.
Yeah, at all.
Yep.
But you know,
want to add something?
No, I agree with that.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
No, if you don't mind.
No, I said I stopped him to something. Oh Lord.
Now, all I was gonna say on that topic was, as far as that goes, you know, when you're with somebody a lot too, it goes a lot of times where, you know, you got marriages that last 50-something years, and you know, I've talked to people about that.
Don't touch the table.
Huh?
Sure.
I'm not. I'm soft taking. Anyways, and you would believe the stories that they told as far as like what they've gone through. I've effed up this time, but she had her F ups too, and doing this and doing that.
Yeah.
But they still had, each other at the end of the day, and there's a growth, and usually they call it the 10-year age.
How does that relate to friendships? Though you feel like
No,
it's
I'm
the same?
saying
Because we're talking about friendships.
Well, it is though. It correlates as far as I'm concerned.
Then you should start it maybe by saying, even in a relationship, you should be a friend.
Yeah.
Maybe,
I mean,
and people grow from that.
You know.
Yeah. Everyone grows. Everyone grows.
Yeah.
But for me, I have run across way too many people that are, and I used to call them like chameleons, right?
Oh yeah. Oh.
And I was like, there has to be something called a chameleon syndrome.
Yeah.
And I looked it up, and there is a thing. It's, I wrote it down. It's borderline personality disorder, but they call it mirroring.
Yeah.
And it's chameleon syndrome. And it's basically like someone so not secure in themselves, and they could be like, you're like, why wouldn't you be? Or you could, like, you're a boss. You guys, you own this. You're doing all this, but they don't know how to. They're not comfortable, so they just mold themselves into who they're around. And I feel like I brought it up in an episode before. I don't think it wasn't the friends foes, but I had a friend like years and years ago. And it's weird because I met her through another chameleon. But every guy that she dated, she changed into how they were. And it was the weirdest thing because I thought, this is a strong girl. Like, that's who I try to keep around me is strong people, you know, like at least, and loyal people. And she just changed and changed. No guy was her type. So it was so drastic to watch her go from this to this to this to this to this to the point where I was like, I can't keep up with it. And then she shat on anyone who knew her life prior because she didn't want them to reveal that's not how she is, or like accidentally. Not that she was being, and I don't think she did it intentionally. She just was like, oh, I have to keep this life, you know?
Exactly, trying to hide it from her real friends or whatever.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, and you know, the sad part is, you can hang around good people, you know what I mean? And try to better yourselves, you know? But don't shit on the people that you were good with before. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Unless you were hanging out with shit, dumb ass people. No, I'm just saying. Yeah. And you worked your way up.
But you can even hang out with dumb shit ass people and have good relationships.
Well, I know, but what I'm trying to say about that, what I mean by that is like you're trying to benefit your life and hanging around better people, trying to grow yourself, and then you got people dragging you down.
Yeah, if someone's intentionally dragging you down, you
I get that. But when somebody's here telling you, no, do you, cool,
or no, you're beautiful, or no, you're this,
and then you intentionally just shut them out, that's ridiculous. Like, what all of a sudden now
I just don't like,
I'm shit to you.
You know, whatever. I don't care. I just don't like. Your core should still be your core.
Yeah.
It's like
I've said, your core should still be your core. What the outside you're doing, whatever career you went to, or you're busy doing whatever else, your core should still be your core, and you should still remember people that loved your core.
Yeah.
The positive part of your core, not the negative.
And here's the thing, and you know better than me.
I always know on all topics. Just kidding.
All right. Anyways, the fact of the matter is, the girl knows better than me that I sit there and watch her with certain relationships, certain friends, and certain things, past and present, that they step on her back and she rises them up and tells them, no, this is this, tells them the real stories and tells them the reality, and then they freaking turn a 180 on her and make her feel like shit. And it pisses me off because I get, it's bullshit. You have a lot of weight on your shoulders. You have a lot of weight on your shoulders.
I do.
I think it's bullshit.
It is. But thank you for that.
You're welcome. No, I'm being passionate right now. I think it's bullshit.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
For you. It's not fair.
Suck. It's not
fair.
It's
not fair. That's my man. Not suck.
I have
you have
a
a good life. But I'm saying it's shitty. It's shitty. Yeah. There's the word.
Okay.
It's shitty.
Yeah, I
for you to even mentally put yourself there.
I agree. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Do you agree with any of the things that were said, Tequila?
Honestly,
have you ever had a friend that just, like, whoever they were around just acted different?
I wouldn't knock you down.
I wouldn't.
Not knocked him down, but just, like, you just watch them, depending on the crowd, change who they were.
How can I say this and not seem... No, so listen, I've always been a loner, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I've had friends, I always have a circle, but even in that circle, I've always, even when I didn't know myself, you know what I'm saying? I was lost trying to find myself as a young. I did me. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody acted like that, I ain't fuck with them. Yeah. It's plain cut and dry. You know what I'm saying? I would stay away from them, or if I cross paths, we'd be cordial and do what the circle do. You know what I'm saying? But even in the circle, I keep my distance. It'll be nothing. It'll be no me and them. Just the two of us going to the mall and all that, just because how you act around other people. You know what I'm saying? But you still my boy or whatever, it's just, I ain't fucking with you like that.
Yeah, I get
It
that.
ain't no one-on-one.
But sometimes it takes like 10 years for someone to act like that, or like.
As soon as they do.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Once you realize that, yeah, I can't deal with that. You change faces. I don't like change faces.
And you know, I'm thinking back to teenage days and shit when your friends were. My friends are super important to me now. You know what I'm saying? My friends fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? But as a teenager, my friends mattered, but did they really matter? You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta, you know, I'm moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? I'm meeting a lot of people and shit. So
Yeah.
One day you here, one day you go.
Yeah.
Types, but
I was about to say so. Meet you at the crossroads. Meet you at the crossroads.
Yeah, so when it comes to friends, man, you know what I'm saying. But like I said, and I think it was in this episode, I just focus on me being your friend. You know what I'm saying? That so if I'm your friend, I'm trying to be your friend.
You did say that.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
No. If I say your friend,
if I say I'm your friend, he's not going to expect anything in
return.
I remember. That's what
I ain't gonna say I'm your friend only if you act like this. You know what I'm saying? You gotta meet me here for me to be your friend. If I'm your friend, I'm your friend. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how to reciprocate that friendship. You may have been raised by a pack of wolves that they attack their friends. You know what I'm saying? And that's being friendly to them. You know what I'm saying? So no, you said that's the extreme.
I get what you're saying.
I can't tell you. I mean, it's common courtesies in life. You know what I'm saying? That come with being a human. But
I get what you're saying.
It's the same way with love and relationship. If I say I'm your man, I'm your man. If you say you're my woman, you got to work that out. And I may not like the way you working it out, and it may not work because you haven't figured out how to be my woman. Or you might not like the shit I'm doing because I haven't figured out how to be your man. So the shit just don't work. And that's how I look at it as if I'm your friend, I got to work it out.
I don't feel
and vice versa.
No.
So look, this is the thing. So I'm your friend, and you call me, you got a flat. I may be the friend that jump in my car, grab the jack, and come help you change the flat. You know what I'm saying? I have a flat. I call you, and you call AAA. That don't make you less than me. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
I'm deeper shit.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna be your friend the way I'm gonna be your friend, and you gonna be my friend. You ain't turn your back on me. You just ain't helped me the way that I helped you. You know what I'm saying? You just called AAA and sent AAA where I grabbed my shit and I got out there. I got dirty on side the road with you or whatever. But you calling AAA don't make you less of a friend. You just working your shit. You being the best friend that you know how to be.
That's not what I was.
And I'm being the best friend.
I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, you might drive back over there and be like, "Oh, look at that boy AAA."
Yeah, but for me,
Yeah.
Okay. So let me explain from the process that I'm coming from talking about this conversation is like, if you've listened to any of my episodes, you know this has been like the hardest year of my life, and we're in March, right? In my life. And I feel like at this point I need the friends that I've been there for to be there for me. So it's just showing it to me, like if you're not there. And I had lunch with a wonderful woman today, new friend. No new friends, but I actually love her. And she said, she was telling me a story about this old woman in the 70s, and she was super rich, and her husband divorced her, and obviously in the 70s that wasn't beneficial to a woman, and left her, whatever. And she said she was younger at the time, and the woman told her relationships, friendships, period, need to be value for value, and you need to give your value as a person. And you might not get the same value, but there will come a time in life where you need some of that value back. And this is the year that I needed value back. And I have not gotten it. from people that I thought I gave a lot of value to. So, to me, that's fucking shitty. When people are there for you, they're exerting their energy. You know, like they've got their own, everybody's got their own shit at this age. Like, you know, after your 20s, 25, everybody's dealing with their own shit. So if they've spent time with you, talking to you, or helping you, or being there for you, and they never ask for anything in return, because I don't ask for anything in return. I said that on the episode. That's one thing I value about myself, being a good friend. I want to be there for the people that I love, and now I need love and attention.
Yeah.
And you disappear,
Yeah.
you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Because that's not value for value.
Yeah.
I've given you, here's where I am, you're up here, and I asked you for this,
Yeah.
and I don't get that. That's bullshit to me.
So, I get that, and that's hurtful. And I'm sorry that you went through that. And that's some bullshit. But it's an old saying. It's a biblical saying. Do not cast your pearl among swine. And do not cast, because
I don't know anything about swine. I'm Jewish.
Oh yeah, but a swine, a swine, the swine would not identify your pearl, what's valuable to you, as a pearl. You know what I'm saying? So it's our job to constantly, you know, we have to identify the red flags and people, you know what I'm saying, the little shit, you know what I'm saying? And we have to measure how much we gonna cast, how much value we gonna give them based off the shit they show us. That's, you know what I'm saying? We have to identify.
I didn't see a lot of red flags.
Yeah.
Like as far as that goes until this year, because I've never been like someone like, can I talk to you? I need to try, or I've never been that person. But this is the time where I literally like trying to keep myself from breaking down, and I'm helping you, and then what the fuck?
So if I'm dealing with somebody that's always unstable, calling me because they need help with their unstable situation, I'm gonna be hurt at the end of the day when I'm unstable and I'm trying to depend on this unstable motherfucker. No, for real. What I'm gonna get from them? Because I never got nothing from them, because they always come to me because they unstable. Now that I'm unstable, I expect them to be stable for me. They can't be stable for themselves. Not ever.
But not stable. Just could you just listen or ask, hey, how do you feel? Hey, how you doing?
Motherfuckers always listen with ulterior motives when they do listen.
I mean, maybe I don't know. No.
Because they always analyzing they fucked up situation.
How does this pertain to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What can I take from you?
Yeah. Well, lesson learned.
I'm going to ride her coattail because she's super strong. And by her being super strong, I'm going to ride her coattail. It's going to make me look strong too. But
well, just like I said. Yeah. Let me take advice from a strong person.
Yeah.
And
let me lay down to them for a little while or for however long I can hold on. And it may be that they can't even... Because this your year. You professed it. This your year. And that energy might be too much for them to even hold on to. So they just, fuck, I can't even see on a, you know what I'm saying? You went through shit that added growth to your life. When you go through trauma or hard times, that shit give you growth. You know what I'm saying? That shit puts you on the plateau. Yeah. And it may look like this person, they fucked off or fell off. But they did. But they ain't got no choice because they can't get on your level no more. So you might want to, that's expected. You know what I'm saying? I always, I expect that shit from somebody.
Like, you don't fuck with nobody. I don't know who you're talking about.
You're not even an eagle no more. You're an astronaut.
Yeah. For real.
A chameleon.
Yeah,
you're not even a bird. You're just a chameleon. Like,
you crossed the fucking... stratosphere. You broke the ozone layer. I mean, no,
because on Venus, y'all still living on Earth.
Because I mean,
and being chickens.
I'm not putting myself like above anybody.
No, me either.
But my point is if you can't give me just the same respect,
a little bit of respect,
that I've given you, like I'll give it a 10-year span, 10-year friendship span. That's fucking
But that's what I'm
corny
saying.
to me.
Your trauma, your hard times,
Yeah.
giving you growth,
Yeah.
and they mind, and they feeble minds.
They.
No, for real. And
I know, but you be dissing.
And they feeble minds
scalawags
with the explanations that they give and who you've always been in their life. You know what I'm saying? They think they giving you 150%.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not just females. You said scallywags. It's men too. Like men, family
you don't think
members.
I call men scalawags too?
Oh, they are. Yeah.
People.
I don't care. Anybody can be a scalawag.
People. It's just this person or these people. You so good to them. I just can't see them doing it on purpose. They don't know that they don't know what they're doing.
They don't know better.
They think
I don't hang out with
But I said that. I said that.
They not stupid.
I said they don't know no better.
They not
So
stupid.
to me, it's calculated.
They see you.
Well, to you it is.
No, you've always been strong and grounded. I'm sorry. Go ahead. And so they don't see. It's hard for them to fathom you being weak and needy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they don't know how to reciprocate that to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they always come to you taking.
Yeah.
So they don't know how to give you because you never need.
Yeah.
And if you need, you never came to them before it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You always went to other stronger people where you know it was going to be reciprocated to. And that would just hurt you because, you know, when you go through shit, you look at every fucking thing.
Yeah.
You look at every fucking thing in your life, everybody in your fucking life.
Yeah. It's always taking. That's what I said about the shoulder thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
They want to jump on your shoulders and carry their weight. And then once they reach whatever thing they think that they're achieving, then they're like, okay, well, I don't need her anymore at this point.
So then they were a Fairweather fan.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. The weather looks pretty over here again.
Yeah.
Let me do that.
And then once it starts storming, they jump back over the fence.
I remember, not to go to the Bible.
That's not going to happen.
Well, no, I'm saying, but that's what
For
they've
anybody.
done.
Anybody.
But that's what they've done.
I want to say this right now.
I'm talking about multiple people in your life.
Anybody that hasn't been there for me this year can kick fucking rocks.
I know, but I've said I've seen it.
Anybody who hasn't been there for me this year of my life can kick rocks.
I mean, you've had a lot of...
But it's not just about the knee. I mean, it's just if you deal with people.
Yeah, you've had a lot of friends though. I've seen a lot of...
There were 4 that I cared about.
No, I know, but, well, you've helped a lot of people.
Well, that's because they're not always friends. There's 4 people that I cared about. One that we all still talk to.
True.
Yeah.
Because if I'm down with you, I'm down. I'm down with some of the shit I don't even understand. I ain't gonna say, I don't know the word, I'm not a sensitive dude with certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit I don't get into. You know what I'm saying? But if I know it bothers somebody, I'll show up. You know what I'm saying? If I care about them. If I know that they're going through something, I'll show up just because I know your presence make a difference. You know what I'm saying? I may not say the right things. I may say the wrong thing the whole while I'm there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just the joke.
You always say the wrong thing.
I'm the jokester. Like,
it's just, but like that.
Where's Cinderella's balls at?
Like that. Sorry. I just, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be there if I'm your friend. You know what I'm saying? If I'm your friend, I'm going to be there. And that's me being your friend. That ain't me trying to satisfy some standard that you put out there. You know what I'm saying? That's just me.
Yeah,
That's
I don't really have standards for my friends.
Yeah, that's just me. I do. No.
Are you this friend? Yeah.
No, yeah, I mean.
Okay.
It's tough.
How much time do we have left?
We got all night.
Well, I did a Reddit thing. Well, it's kind of like a, I just want to get your opinions. It's a Reddit. It said friendship ending moments. I don't really do Reddit.
I don't even know what it is. I know what the robot seems to read robot.
I feel like it should be pronounced read it.
Yeah.
But Is Reddit?
Everybody
Anyways,
says Reddit.
okay. So, here's some friendship ending moments for people. The friendship became all about them. The person would never ask how I was actually doing. They would just immediately launch into their problems. It's all we ever talked about, and it was toxic, so I ended it. Is that friendship ending for you?
Well, that's
yes or no?
that's basically what you.
No, I was just
okay.
friendship.
I'm not gonna say it's ending, but it's a distance. It's gonna
It's
put
just
distance
like yes or
between
no.
us.
So just end your friendship.
Gotta put distance between us.
Yeah.
Okay. My friend was always asking for help, but never took the advice I had given.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna stop being your friend because you don't want to listen to my advice. You know, it may be a reason why you don't take my advice. My shit could be fucked up.
So
You know what I'm saying?
that's not friendship.
No, it's not.
To either of you.
Yeah.
The first one you said,
We
I
not-
was thinking about long story short.
We
Or short story long. And my fault. I've been better on that.
we not friends because of the
Yeah,
advice like
I
this.
give so much advice.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's taken or not.
I mean, you're not going to smoke when I tell you
That's
stop
not
smoking
advice.
crack.
That's not advice. That's
Oh.
stop it.
Wow. Okay.
Being there for them when their world fell apart and supporting them through 4 years of getting their life back together. Spending massive amounts of time with them and building them up when they tried again and again to fall back down. When my life went to shit, didn't even get a week from them. Friendship over.
Man, you know what?
And you say no, you say.
Well, so for that person, friendship over. So if you sitting around and you thinking about that, yeah, the friendship over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if
For
that's
you, it
what
wouldn't be.
I mean, if I'm thinking about this person like that, yeah, the
Yeah.
friendship over. You know what I'm saying? But
All right, we went shopping. This is high school. We went shopping in high school. She stole some makeup and put it in my bag. I was the one who walked out with it and luckily didn't get caught. I actually felt bad when she explained she had no money. And then I went over to her house maybe 4 months later and found my missing iPod at her house.
Oh, shit.
Did it.
Teeth.
She had whole ass teeth.
I don't like them teeth.
so it depends on the person that stole. If they want to be my friend after I whoop their ass in that parking lot.
Oh. Oh.
That's on them.
But
'Cause
then you
I'm-
gonna whoop her ass again 4 months later when you find your shit you've been looking for?
Right?
Or no?
Yes.
I'm gonna,
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you one thing about Cognac right now. Don't steal nothing from me. I won't steal anything from you. I do not like it. I got something stolen from me one time, and it was the most hurtful feeling I ever had as a kid. And I would never steal anything from anybody.
Shit is traumatizing.
I do not. That's one thing I don't like.
Alright, got another one. He found a girlfriend and ghosted me. Almost 20 years of friendship gone because his girlfriend needs him all the time. Would you say the friendship's over? Yes or
Well, for the person that's talking, yeah. I mean,
no?
that dude.
Would it be for you? What's this?
No.
He got a girlfriend and then ghosted his best friend.
How the fuck I'm ghosted?
They had 20 years of friendship and it's gone because his girlfriend needs him all the time.
So if they've been friends since they was 10,
So
they 30 now.
don't come back.
So if they was friends since they was 20, they 40. What the fuck?
This is the other one. Don't come back to me and be like, oh, she broke my heart. She took all my house and my money.
I'm gonna be there for you. I'm gonna be there for you because I don't feel ghosted. You got married, dude. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't talked to you in 20.
Yeah.
Ghost people are weird.
Yeah, that's it.
I feel like the word ghosted, like that's a thing now.
You gotta define it.
Ghosted that was defined to me by a friend of mine is they just don't reply anymore.
Yeah.
All of a sudden. Just like it never happened. So I would understand after 20 years of friendship, like you just sent a text and you haven't heard back in the next 5 years. Like that would be weird.
Yeah, if that's why I say, I guess it got to be defined better.
Yeah.
By the way, hey, this one. I forgot about her 5 years later. GoFundMe. I got this issue.
All right. I had a friend who was always putting me down. She never would be happy for me for anything. She would treat me like I wasn't allowed to have any love or joy in my life. She had fault my husband was dying of cancer because I had unforgiveness in my heart. What a cruel thing to say. She's a cunt.
That's not my friend.
You gotta go. Like, I'm a...
Ghosted.
No one...
We should have the same thing.
No friend, yeah, no friend in my life can ever say, like, I just... Yeah, I don't like that. I don't even like when my friends... If I love you, I love you, and I'm never gonna let you talk down on yourself. Like, I don't like that shit. You're not fat. You're not ugly. You're not stupid. Because why would I be around you?
That's the reason your husband.
She should have never been friends with that person. If they're just.
I think for the third episode, we should do what we just say when you're reading that. Ghosted.
We on 112 episodes.
I know.
You can get the ghost
later on.
You can get the ghost story to be on it. I don't want to be on it. They exposed a very personal secret. I explicitly told them not to tell anyone else.
No, that's over.
Nah. Yeah. Because my mouth is my mouth.
Yeah.
Like, I say things to people where if it got out, I don't. Okay.
Yeah. That's what my grandfather say. Don't have no more than 5 friends, and that's too many.
Yeah.
Because you need to know who said it.
Yeah. Yeah.
When the shit comes back, you know who said it.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah. My mouth's my mouth.
I got a good friend that I used to sit across from when it was nap time. And you know what he used to say? He used to say, if I knew I was going to live this long, I took better care of myself.
R.I.P. grandfather. That was his quote. Here. But thanks for making me sad. Good job, Cognac. This year, you just gotta get rid of people that make you sad. I'm kidding.
We used to sit across from each other. I was like that. And he said, how you doing?
They know. Anyways, so that's our episode of Friends, Foes, and Friendships.
Part 2.
Part 2.
Maybe
Part 3 is going to be...
we'll hit it back in 2 years.
Part
3. Working on 3,000 episodes.
See who else can't fuck with me.
Yeah.
Or anybody.
Working on 3,000 episodes. We
have to get to 3,000.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's super close. It's my turn, right? Think?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know.
You got it.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah. We're going through this episode where we tell you guys 3,000 things about us using this magnificent book titled 3,000 Questions About Me. Me being tequila, me being cognac, and me being a girl.
Tequila.
This evening, she gonna randomly open the book.
We had to introduce herself.
We didn't introduce. I'm tequila. Welcome to the Cognac Tequila. So I'm tequila.
Run it back.
I heard on the news that tequila's running short.
Huh.
That's going to take a big increase.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can talk about that later.
I'm down.
My question is 1846.
1846.
The viewers can see that I literally opened it and went like this because I don't want to hear that I didn't randomly open it. Tequila. What's the main thing on your bucket list? One thing. Anybody can go first?
I can
go first.
Sure. I guess if I had to choose the one, if I could get a space shuttle and go through a black hole,
okay.
I want to see what's on the other side of that.
All right. Bucket list answer from Cognac.
24 hours, donuts and chicken strips. BYOB.
Tequila bucket list.
Come see me. I'm on the restaurant. 24 hours, gonna be open 24 hours from flavored booze and donuts and chicken strips. That's the only thing on the menu.
Okay.
You don't have beds?
Donuts and chicken strips.
I feel like I've answered.
And coffee.
I feel like I've answered this before, and Tequila said that I need to be a part of like cartel. I want a house on the beach with a farm. I want the dolphins and the fish, and I want my horses and my pigs in the back.
Buy a Chapo house.
I don't want that though. So my bucket list is to have all of that without Chapo.
It's in the Lola.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, his brother. His son is running.
That's on my bucket list. I can't think
That ain't
of
take
it.
shit from you.
I do want to go to Greece though.
But it's freedom. Yeah.
But like Greece, like big money Greece.
Yeah.
$2 is big money.
Like I need security in Greece. I think. Yeah. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
It's the movies.
I think I seen Slim Thug was over there, you know, and he traveled a lot. He shared
Yeah.
that shit it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they party like they in America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The beach parties are even fun.
Yeah.
You can take a nap and then get up and party again.
The Mediterranean Sea. That's what I need here.
You already put your bucket list.
Hmm?
You already put your-
No, I said I'll go with you.
I didn't say you were there on my bucket list.
Oh,
Y'all ever in
I
town?
was going with Jason Momoa. No,
Y'all
I was
ever in town? Late night, can't sleep. I don't know what side of town I'm gonna be on yet, but y'all come get you some chicken strips and donuts
Oh hell.
and a shot of tequila on me. If you
So
if you mention this episode.
Yeah.
I had not.
Yes. 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 Manifest.
Listeners, I had a coworker tell me today, or last week, I'm sorry, about doing a live broadcast by the lake.
We have to discuss that privately first. Yeah. That he also discussed it.
Awesome.
We'll see what we do. It's still not my beach and my dolphins and my farm.
That's not bad.
Anyways, thank you guys for listening. I love you so much. And thanks for being there for me.
Lady, you ain't got no lawn. You are such.
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.